in this episode, what we're going to talk about is feeling that inner power. Now, believe it or not, most of the battle that you have on auction day is done between the ears and in the engine room. So what I want to do is break down those two components so that you can feel a lot more confident before you've even stepped out into the auction. Firstly, the brain. Now, we've got a shitload going on in our lives, ladies and gents. We've got so much happening both at work, at home, in our relationships, in our financial lives. So we've got that much happening in our brain before we even have to worry about counting at auction, worrying about legislation, thinking about the vendors, concerning ourselves with what's happening in the buyer population. We've got that much to focus our brain power on, guys, that it's so easy to get lost in amongst all of that when you're trying to get the job done. Guys, I want to tell you a story. Back when I was at school, I had a rugby coach that told me something when I was going through a rough time that had a profound effect on my entire life, let alone my auctioneering. He pulled me to one side and he said, Reedy, as soon as you cross that white line, nothing else matters. Now, guys, let that one sink in, because as soon as you cross that threshold and step out into the auction room, you don't have to think about anything else. You can't do anything to affect anything else that's going on in your life. You're not going to be picking up your phone. You're not exactly going to go out there mid-auction and sign up your next listing. And there's nothing you can do to affect anything outside of what it is that's happening in those next 20 minutes. So guys, take the opportunity, like what I do every single Saturday, to allow your mind to be free of every other issue so that you can focus on just this one thing. The second part to this, guys, is right in here. It's that engine room. You feeling those nerves? Good, because that nervous energy is the most pure form of energy that your body can create. It's that fight or flight energy that makes your brain operate at a totally different level. It allows your mind to be clear of everything else because that energy just gives you that capacity to be able to make those decisions that little bit quicker, which is so vital at auction. I've always said that the day that I am not nervous is the day that I'm gonna screw it up. So guys, take that nervous energy as a sign that you are about to rock and roll in a really, really good way. So that's the battle to be had, guys. It's between the ears and it's in the engine room. My name's Andy. This is The Craft. See you next time.